Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Sonic Colors for the Nintendo Wii. We have collected every single red ring in the game. However, before we go into Game Land, we still have two more S ranks to try and get, and that is, of course, Terminal Velocity. So the thing about this level is we've already seen that it's just no Eggman Land. This level is very simple. That said, however, it can still be quite a pain to actually get the S rank on, because you essentially have to do a no damage run of this level. Not only that, you need to quick step as much as you possibly can, take out as many motor bugs as you possibly can, and collect as many rings as you possibly can. Way easier said than done. Now when we get our special prize for collecting all of the red rings, this level can become a lot easier. But I wanted to do this the legitimate way, so we're not going to do it like that. We are going to do this the proper way. So what you want to do is you just want to try and get as many quick step bonuses as you possibly can. I don't know how many times I'm going to say the word possibly, but anyway. What's with these other egg pawns that I keep seeing here? It's like they're not carrying the motor bugs as far as I can tell. Maybe I'm just looking at them with the wrong angle, but I swear they are not. Yeah, like those guys. Are they just part of the background? Are they falling off of the park or something? I don't get why they're there. And then we have this guy again. Yeah, you will eventually stop getting quick step bonuses, but you know that means that you've also got the max. You're there. You've got all of the quick step bonuses. So that's good. You've got all those possible points. But this guy, since you're not given nearly as many boosts, you're not given nearly as many white whisk capsules, and you're doing this for a lot longer, I recommend you just boost when he's trying to slap you, because again, you can't avoid that attack. It will tell you to jump. Maybe you can double jump over it. I was never able to successfully do it. Single jumps, I know for a fact, just don't work. And once you've gotten to this part, still try and take out the motor bugs, but then all you have to do is boost. You have, as long as your boost meter is full, you will have enough boost just to get to the end, where the stage will eventually just anticlimactically fade to white. And there we go. Again, way easier said than done. Don't get hit. You need those rings in order to get the S rings. You know, you're not really going to be getting much in the way of a time bonus. You will for some of the boosting, but not an awful loss of it. And now it's time for the Egg Nega-Wisp, or the Nega-Wisp Armor, whichever one you want to go with. And once again, this one, a lot of it is about not getting hit and getting your quick step bonus. So try and quick step whenever you can. Obviously you do need to do that in order to avoid the cube attacks. But when Eggman isn't attacking, try and make sure that you get in some quick step bonuses until you begin homing attacking it. Boost into these rings to collect as many as you can. I think I did go past a few of them. You see, once you've collected the remaining rings, quick step as much as you can. Where are all these white wisps coming from? Other than that, just avoid his attacks. I don't know why I ended up so far away this time. I always thought this just looked so epic, just seeing Sonic homing attack his way up the arm. And it's the only time it ever looks epic. Because again, they will milk the hell out of this final boss. It's the final boss of Sonic Lost World. It's the final boss of Sonic Forces. They loved this idea and they stuck with it. And yet, all of them are still a hell of a lot better than the Time Eater in Sonic Generations. And in Sonic Lost World's case especially, that is saying something, because that boss is so pathetically easy. It looks like you should get out of the way here. You don't need to. You won't get hit by that as long as you... I don't even think you need to hold down. I can't remember if I was holding down or not now. See, this is why I like seeing in boss fights, when you can actually see the boss itself is taking damage. I always hate it, and they do it so many times, even in modern games, where the boss just seems to be taking so much damage, but it never looks any different. And all of a sudden, oh, it's not working anymore. Oh, he's dead now, whatever it is. But no, this time you can actually see the Egg Nega-Wisp is taking damage. You can see it's on fire, and I definitely should have gotten hit by those spikes there, but I'm not complaining. I like that. It actually looks like you're progressing with the boss. There's a reason why it stops working. Or in this case, it blows apart, and then Eggman gets launched into space. You see the Eggman firework, but Eggman himself is always perfectly fine. You know, I like seeing these... I guess it's fire? I don't know. I don't know why the Whisk Capsules keep going back, or why the Eggmobile never seems to take any damage itself, but, you know, it's a step in the right direction. That's all that matters. Because the thing of, like, other bosses, Chaos never looks any different. He just suddenly stops. Yeah, Biolizards? I can't remember what the Biolizard or Final Hazard, but the Metal Sonic just suddenly stops working. He's perfectly fine every single time you see him blast him. He just suddenly stops working. As does Devil Doom. You know, they can have the tiniest little bit left in their health bar and they'll be perfectly fine. Oh, one more hit. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. I can't do this anymore. It makes no sense. But that's it. That's our final S rank. We have every single S rank in the game. Huzzah. I jumped right over it, but luckily it bounces back to me. There we go. And just for the sake of it, let's go into Act 2 again. It's absolutely no different to how it was before. You're not ranked for this boss in any... not ranked for this level in any way, and it's still over in like 30 seconds. Again, don't even need to go sideways. Really, the big challenge for this one is who can get the highest score. This is like... It's perfectly possible to get 0 points. What's the highest anyone has ever gotten in this stage? Thus, Sonic ended up in the Subspace Emissary. So it's Taboo as the real villain behind all of this. And there we go, that's it. But I decided to do one last little thing. We've seen this floating around, but what exactly is it? Well, that's what Eggman is about to tell us. Once the thing comes around here, come on you stupid bus, wherever you are.
Welcome aboard the Egg Shuttle, offering light-speed access to each of the park's attractions. Perfect for jittery visitors with no attention span to spare on getting there.
Right, so welcome aboard the Egg Shuttle. Did you ever want to play Sonic Colors but without any of the cutscenes or the world map? Given how this game has gone from Sonic 3 to Sonic 06 overnight, there are a lot of you that would. So what the Egg Shuttle is you just play through every stage from beginning to end, all the way, except for Gameland. Gameland is not in this, but everything else from Tropical Resort Act 1 to Terminal Velocity Act 2, it's all here, and you've just got to try and get as many points as possible. You'll have access to all the wisps, all the red rings will still be there. It's just this time around your score is all put together, and your lives are reset. So I imagine if you lose all your lives, you'll probably have to start from the beginning. But this is Sonic Colors. Admittedly, on my first playthrough, I got my fair share of game overs. Don't know how I did it, looking back, but yeah. Really, this is one of the easier Sonic games, so I don't know how that happened to me. So, yeah, obviously I'm not going to be playing through this whole entire thing. We've seen all of this 2 times already. We don't need to see it again. You don't get anything for completing the Egg Shuttle, it's just a thing. Normally I would play this just for the sake of getting it done. The only problem is you do need to do it all in one go. I don't think there's a way of saving midway through it. I think it does have to all be done in one go. But in the end, you need about 2 hours at most. So as long as you're willing to put that time into it, then completing this is not an issue. Maybe a bit more if you decided, yeah, I'm going to do it and collect all the red rings. In fact, that's not even possible to do, because some levels have to be played twice, so it's not even possible. So that's it, then your score will be tallied up, but I didn't want to keep going, so we're stopping here. Alright, well, because we've collected all the red rings, next up we're heading into Gameland. So I will see you guys then.